of the Big Map Open Tournament. And this map is Trigon's Labyrinth. So now you know, just by that, you already know that this game is gonna be crazy. Like the map is really stacked, the players are stacked, and this is a complicated map. So let's see what's gonna happen. So right now, let's go over the players. In the first position, playing with the purple player, we have Feliz. In the second position, playing with the white color, you have Matt Law. In the third position, playing blue on this occasion. Okay, so it is weird the way that it's done, so that is not correct. The blue player right now is I Am Mamba. And then on the third position playing orange, we have Pat Right King. In the first position playing yellow, we have Marcellus Fuse. And last, playing red, but not least, we have Braidomite. So, this map is gonna be weird. The games, the settings, everything is gonna be weird because it's Trigon. Luckily for us, there is no portals, but it's 70%, which means that when it's 70%, the idea is that you have to take cards and you have to ensure that you have to take a bonus. It is important to take a bonus. Uh, what else? The first of all is everybody needs to work towards getting a bonus. That's gonna take a few turns because I don't see like everybody has like a really good path, an easy path for a round one bonus because not even purple on that position. He needs some help from Braidomite, and I don't know if Braidomite is gonna let him. White can go for that other bonus. That is a plus. Let me see. It's a +4 Soulstone. But again, he will have to make some splits, and he has to hit a 2, which is not a 100% roll. So I'm guessing he's gonna fortify back, and he's gonna hope that the orange player moves out. Otherwise, he will have to hit that else. Now, instead of going for that bonus, I think going for the Ice Mace would have been a better choice for him. Now he's moving out. Now let's see what Mamba is going to do. Mamba does have a good bonus, but he can start working on a few. I kind of like this map right now. Everybody's so spread out that nobody's gonna be able to hold a bonus. At least not easily, not on the first turn. So let us see what is going to happen. Again, as usual, Mamba has good lines for the top center, +7. Yeah, but he's not gonna get that in the first turn. That's what I was saying. Usually, you see somebody on this tournament. You see people in these games that they usually just um, snowball because they get one of those early bonuses, and then um, after that they just snowball and they just dominate the game. But nobody is gonna be getting a bonus as early. Like the first two are gonna be, of course, white and purple, but it's gonna take them a while. Like Bradomite didn't help Felice to get his bonus. So right now we're seeing that people are not helping each other. Just again from the early on, we're seeing that happen. Hey, Caxot. Why? Wait, Caxalt G. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, my apologies, my friend. Working on my camera. For some reason, my camera as of lately doesn't want to work when I'm doing PRT. You can say Axel. I don't mind saying Axel. Actually, I would appreciate if you let me. But yeah, no problem. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? Hopefully, you enjoy this game. This is the group number two. As I was saying, when you reach the Octofinals, like everything is super crazy. Everything is super crazy because you're for Belgium. That is why it's probably hard to say. It's a mixture of yes. It's a mixture of yes. Thank you for the photo, Axel. It's a mixture of yes, is you're from Belgium, but also I am Hispanic, so it's hard for me too. And we're seeing Marcellus not having good blitz rolls in there. And also bad for him, he's going for that bonus that already has two portals, which means that he's gonna have a hard time guarding the 70% there. Ooh. So we are so happy to have you here. And hopefully you like professional risk takers. Yeah, I do live in America, but I'm Puerto Rican. So I live in America, but I am American from birth. Just Puerto Rico is the only territory fully in the U.S. that speaks Spanish all the way through. So I do live in America. I live in Texas, but I am Puerto Rican. So right now we are seeing that red is struggling to get his bonus. Like everybody is struggling to get these their bonuses. Now we're gonna see that the white player and the purple player are gonna get their bonuses, but sadly for the purple player, like usually that map, you only have to guard that center bonus. Me too. I thought so too. But again, that that triangle right there is not easy to hold. Okay, so we're seeing now Feliz. He's moving elsewhere. I don't know if he's trying to create another position or what. I really don't know if he was retaliating or what. What did he hit? So as I was saying right now, my camera doesn't want to work. It was working just fine. It's just OBS for some reason. My camera doesn't want to work. So you're not gonna see my beautiful face. But this is a good moment to remind you all that we have we have a sponsor. Our sponsor is Route 66 HVAC. So if you are in the Oklahoma City right now that the summer is upcoming, go and call them up. If you want your HVAC unit to be checked out, because you don't want to be hot in the summer here in the US. 3v2 is not 100%, so we're seeing now that in turn 2, blue doesn't have his bonus either. So, and the thing is that yes, even though white and purple they do have their bonuses, those bonuses are small ones. So it's just gonna take a few turns for the yellow player and the blue player to catch up. RP Harlow's camera. You are happy that people are streaming Risk right now? Well, I was streaming Risk on my own channel earlier today. If you want to see my channel, it's right there in the at the bottom. But I am broadcasting this right now. That is a professional risk takers game. If you are interested in professional risk takers, my friend, go to professionalrisktakers.com. This is just a organization that we're trying to grow the game in a more structured way. And as you see right now, they do different tournaments. So right now they have two tiers. You can pay. I don't know how much that would be in euros. In euros, yeah, but you can pay for the members fee. For the members fee. Blah blah blah. For the members, you can pay $20 per year, and you have access to all of the open tournaments. But if you don't want to be a member, you would like to take a peek, you can sign up for our affiliate tier, and that tier allows you to have access to some of the open tournaments. So I think it's a good approach, and that's what I am part of professional risk takers. Now, let's go back here. I already did the promo for the channel. I already did the promo for the sponsor. Now let's go back to the game. Hey, Mr. Portero Head, if you want to talk, feel free to talk. I don't mind. I don't mind people talking with me, so feel free to join. Noob, I don't know if you're watching through the stream or you're watch. I know you're deafened, but if you want to talk, feel free to unmute and you can talk too. I don't mind people talking with me. I'm co-broadcasting these games. The more the merrier, because I love to have other people's perspective. So, Mr. Potterhead, I was going to say potato again. Damn it, Mr. Potterhead. If you want to talk, just unmute and just we can take turns. So Feliz just okay. So I don't know if Feliz is being greedy, trying to hold another bonus, but that is crazy. Oh, I would appreciate that too, my friend. I would appreciate that. But what I what I would like a lot is for you to just enjoy the game. I want you to see that these settings, see these people, like all the six people that you see here, my friend. All of them are grandmaster level, like top grandmasters. Right now this group doesn't have a weakest link, and that is so fun to watch because this is gonna come to strategy and this is gonna come up to the alliances. And when I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to hype this thing up, my friend, I can assure you each one of these players is in the same level. All these players, they're really great. So at the end, I assure you the 70% is gonna be run after somebody gets killed. Yeah, after somebody gets killed for after they don't have a trade or something. Now, I wouldn't call. So you see the white player and you see the orange player. They're going for a second bonuses. I wouldn't call that greedy because they have small bonuses. And if we go to the bonuses, let me check that fairly quick. If we check the bonuses right now, No, 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 no. Marcellus don't do that. So if we check the bonuses right now, you can see that the bonuses that they have, you have one that is a +3, you have one that is a +4. Those are small bonuses in comparison to everything else. So if they only hold the one bonus that they are holding, they're going to be falling behind to the other players that already got the biggest bonuses. I hate this map. It's such a big map. It's choky. You have this map. You have Mall of the Death. They have like these many corners, and because of those corners, it is complicated to. Ha! Oh boy, and that hurts. That hurts a lot. And now we're seeing how those big bonus actually help a lot. He already got +10, and Purple is still struggling to get his bonus. So that is not gonna be good for Purple or Red. They're gonna take forever to take that. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be able to recuperate, and sadly for him, he is mostly in a single position. Yeah, at this stage, we are already. By the time that he holds his bonus, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be turn 4. I don't think they're gonna let him hold. And the sad thing is that he's not gonna be able to do much, because if this was fixed, I could see a way that he can. Okay, I thought there for a second that Marcellus was going to let that 3 park in there. I seriously thought he was going to do that. So we see now Bradomite is gonna get his bonus. Now the good thing for Bradomite is that he only has 3 bonuses. He only has 3 borders to take care of, and one of them, luckily for him, is park on is the one that has the portal. So we should be observing Bradomite to have a big stack on that portal. Okay, so Felice is getting his second bonus. Good for him. Again, I don't know if they're gonna let him hold. And we're seeing people already talking about that. Never say never. Sometimes I think I'm gonna lose the game and want to surrender. 20 minutes later, I'm the strongest in the game. Yeah, but again, that how can I say this? What you're seeing right now, I I have to say that I have to agree with Nathaniel here. Um, this is turn 4, so by now, um, Orange already fell behind in troops, and actually he has to hold. He has to run another 3v4, 3v1. Sorry, that is not a 100% roll. He already lost that one, so he's gonna get his bonus. He's not gonna be able to hold, and he has 2 portals that are nearby. And you have strongest players like Blue or White or anybody else that can break him. Actually, the person that can break him the most, it will be the. Let me see. The person that can hurt him the most will be the red player, because there is no way that he can retaliate to the red player. Now, what blue is doing there is kind of guarding the 70%, but if I was him, I would add to my center positions, because that way. Okay, and he broke Felice. Yeah, I don't know about that. Because again, as I said, look at the bonuses, people. That is +10, and he's gonna have +7. So he's only gonna be getting 3 more troops than him. So that is not that much, especially on this map. So I wouldn't be worried about that. Now, to be honest, Feliz could always just. Okay, so we see an early trade from the purple player, because this is progressive. He is safe. Nobody's gonna kill him for his cards. Now, they can break him. There is many positions where he can be broken. So we see in yellow now. He's adding an external position. I think it would have been better for him to add another one on the right side of the map. And he did. Never mind. And he's gonna break. He shouldn't be breaking. He shouldn't be breaking white now. He shouldn't be breaking white now, because white doesn't have his other bonus. And that is him making a statement that he is not gonna let uh, purple get that bonus. Now, purple already has another bigger bonus. If I was him, I would just let it go. I would just let it go. I wouldn't fight for a second bonus, because he already has a 7 bonus, a bigger bonus. I don't think he has to worry about that. Now, if I was white, I will definitely insist. Now, the only way that the orange player could come make a comeback is if everybody plays good neighbor right now. I see I see an advantage for everybody to not play good neighbor. I see an advantage of people not caring for him to being good neighbors. Okay, so he just took a card. That's all right. We're gonna see now purple. Is he going to insist? Okay, so he's adding to his portal, which is the right move, and he's gonna be taking a card, or he's going to insist on the smaller bonus. I don't think they have enough to knock out Mamba's positions because they will have to spend a lot of troops. And yeah, Mamba will be locked inside the other players, but again, there is no incentive to let Orange hold his bonus. Now, Mamba cannot break the bonus because if he does, he can easily retaliate against that four. So he will have to guard two borders against the Orange player. Now, White is still struggling to get his second bonus. So what he can do is just give up his second bonus. Not give it up to somebody else. Just let people break him. If he had the plus three, I wouldn't mind that much about it. But he doesn't have the plus three, and that is the biggest thing. Now, right now, we are still in the early stages of the game. People are just getting into positions. I'm still wondering if somebody's gonna be breaking orange. I don't think so. Okay, and now he fortifies the six out. No. Okay. I think he's giving up that other bonus because he has a bigger one. So let's see what Mamba does because the right play here is just to break orange. If he breaks orange, orange is not gonna be able to retaliate at all. Will he break orange? Nope, he's gonna break white now. Okay, so orange is gonna be able to hold his bonus, so he's still gonna be falling behind, but at least he has his bonus, so he's gonna be catching up. It's a big enough map. Yeah, that is the right play. Giving up the smaller bonus is the right play. There is no reason to die on that hill. I try to ignore the cards. I like the surprise of not knowing, but yeah, having the wild card definitely is gonna be good. I don't know if he has to trade the wild card right now or not. So now he just needs to try to. The problem is that he now has to defend his bonuses. That is the biggest thing that he has going on right now. If he had his bonus early, he would have been able to start working on his external positions. But now, let's call it as it is. Orange is the fish, and he will be the first one to die. That is sad, but it's the truth. Um, he is in no position at this stage, as you can see. Other players are working on their external positions, but other players are working on their external positions. But Orange still is trying. He just got his bonus. He's trying to secure his borders. And again, if somebody's planning on running the 70%, the best way to do so will be through the orange player's territory. So I think they're just gonna start working on getting the kill on the orange player. That is one external position that is gone. So that's what I was trying to say right now. As you can see, the orange player, they're slowly removing his external positions. The only saving grace that he has right now is that he has that 2 in that corner, and that 2 is being kill guarded by blue and by red. The downside of that is that blue is one of the players that can easily kill him for his cards. So I don't know how lucky that position is. Let's see what purple decides to do now that he guarded. Now that he's strongly guarding, yeah. I think Purple's idea is that because he has now a bigger bonus and he have a big stack in the portal, he's gonna be able to retaliate against somebody that breaks him. Let's see how that works out for him. I don't think so, Lanny. I don't think so. But hey, crazier things has happened in the past. Let's see what happens now because I think now White is gonna also insist on the second bonus. He worked on his external, so okay, so that is a 21. A 21 is no. I Lost. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind. He just ensured an access to the portal, so yeah, nobody else have access to a portal, only him. So yeah, he retook his bonus on the low key, just like yeah, I didn't want this, but I'm sure that he's just hoping that somebody just forget that he has that bonus. But again, at this stage with these players, I don't think so. So he's strongly guarding. Now the thing with that guard of Mamba is that purple and orange can actually just go and grab those four territories. And trust me, they will grab those territories. So he takes a card. He's gonna make two attacks. I would let yellow try his luck. Yeah. And he's guarding. Yeah, that is the right play. He's guarding again. If purple breaks him there, yeah, he's gonna lose one troop. He can always retaliate. But if purple actually have access to the bottom position, he can just run the 70, crossing through blue's territories and then going crossing all the way through yellow and then to the other side. So yeah, right now this we already finished the early game. Right now, people already they got their bonuses. They got what they were going to get. Right now, what people are going to start working on is 70% lanes. You have to check the lanes. You have to see which is the best way for you to get your lane. And as we're seeing right now, yellow is working on his external position, and he's gonna break white. But nobody broke purple. I'm guessing it's gonna be up to red to break purple. Now, if I was red, what I would do is just um, add everything. Yeah, he needs to guard that, but I will add everything to the 11. Is he gonna break the other bonus? Because breaking the other bonus would be really antagonizing. I don't think red is gonna break. Or yes. Let's see. Yep, he is. Let's see what purple says about that. And that, my friends, is passive aggressive. And that, my friends, is passive aggressive. But the thing is that you don't need the second bonus anymore, my friend. That is the thing. He's insisting on the second bonus, and he doesn't need the second bonus. Maybe what he's doing is like low key. He's just fooling people. Like yeah, he's because maybe people are fooled into breaking that bonus and breaking White's bonus, and meanwhile he is just forcing them to focus on that on breaking bonuses instead of focusing in guarding the 70% the 70% runs. And if that's so, that would be a nice strategy. I'm pretty sure the moment that I turn off OBS, my camera is gonna be working like a charm again. I can assure you all that. Again, let me take a moment to remind you all that we do have a sponsor for the Big Map Open. We have Route 66 HVAC. If you are in the Oklahoma area and you need somebody to check your AC unit or your heater, well, it's not that cold anymore, but hey, you never know. So if you want somebody to help to check your AC, and trust me, you don't want to be hot in the summer, hey, go and check them out. Go to route66hvac.com and look at the testimony of people that have used their services and they're happy customers. Also, I forgot which is the code to summon the broadcaster information here. Anyway, let's move on. So now we're seeing that the orange player came back to the game, and now he's joining the threat of breaking the purple player. Wow, that is gutsy. That is gutsy because he's the only player that he shouldn't be breaking anyway. Well. Let's be honest. That is his only card. So okay, I get that. Never mind. Never mind. And now we're just seeing. Okay. So I think that was a mistake because I do understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to uh, give the message to the white player like you are not holding this bonus, but now he opened that 11 to more territory in the bottom of the map. Remember, guys, this is 70%. If somebody has a stack that is blocked, leave it blocked. Yep. And that is the thing. Right now, that 15 is broken. Sorry, it's broken. Why do I keep saying broken? It's blocked, which means that that 15 can only go through the ground. It can only go through the territories next to it. It cannot use portals. But now, because they keep breaking it, it can use a portal whenever he wants. Now, r- Yellow is doing a mistake because, as you can see, he's only strong guarding one of his portals, but his other portal is wide open. So somebody that Oh my. And then Orange lost a kill guard. That was a weird decision. Will Feliz go? No. No, no. I was wondering if he was going for the Orange player kill. He might, but he doesn't have enough to hit that 33. But I think he could have gone for the player. And now I wonder if maybe the white player is gonna go for the orange player's kill. He does have enough. He just needs to be careful that he doesn't block his stack. Because if he's gonna add everything to that single stack, he needs to ensure that he has enough to actually. Yeah, but I think the white player might go for the orange player's kill, and that's it. I don't know if he has enough to actually go for that, and that's what I was saying, folks. I wasn't trying to bring bad vibes to. I wasn't trying to give bad vibes to the orange player, but it was too late. By the time that you get your bonus in the first round, you're already catching up. And in his case, he has trade early, which means that now on top of that, he's even more catching up. So that's what you saw right now, my friends. Sadly, the orange player is eliminated, and the white player has a bounty already. But even though he has a trade, he didn't path it in a way that he can run the 70. Uh, the 70 could be run. Right now, that bottom map is mostly open. And because we have one less player, that means that we have that territory that is going to be widely open. So I will be expecting people to break the white player, of course. And as you can see right now, let's be objective here. Who can really run the 70%? Right now, because if you really see the territory of the white player, that right bonus is completely open. It only has small stacks that can be hit for the 70 run. And as you can see, that bottom bonus is also open. So I think the only issue here would be that for the 70% run, somebody will have to hit that 16 of Rhythmite so they can hit those territories on the left side of the map. So the map is open for a 70 run. I think right now, I think right now, purple has a good chance of getting the 70, and I think that is blue's attempt to have a portal because everybody else have a portal. Even white has a portal that is outside of his position, but I wouldn't have done that because he always had the access to that portal. He didn't need to be parked on that portal. It's too late. It's too late already. Yeah, but right now the map is wide open. And okay, what the heck just happened, folks? I Maybe he's seeing that red has enough. Oh no 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 no! He is just breaking red because he doesn't have a 7-4. Is red gonna break from the 70 now? Oh, I wouldn't have hit that, but he could try. The thing is that He cannot use the ground. So he's just breaking the. Okay, so right now we have two players with 5 cards. That's what we just saw. They broke the bonuses of people, and red right now again what we're seeing right now, folks, is that the what we're seeing right now, folks, is that you have two players that are weak, but the same thing that happened to the orange player is what's happening with the red player. It took him forever to get his bonus, and now he is behind. And yes, Leona, I agree with you. They should be reducing the territory count of the white player because low key, he is mostly spread out. Now, something that the white player is not doing well is that his right bonus is not guarded at all. So, somebody that wants to run the 70, they have full access to that. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mamba run the 70 now, and yellow and red doesn't get a chance to run. They don't get a chance to even trade in. Mamba only has 2 cards and he doesn't have a bonus, so he's not gonna be able to kill the the red player. So maybe Mamba doesn't he cannot run the 70 because again, to get the 70, somebody has to go through the 16 of the red player. So if Mamba doesn't get the 70, then probably Marcellus is gonna get the 70 himself. Matt Tulo is thinking too much. And again, as you can see, his bonus on the right side is widely open. Right now, the map is open. It's just that people are not in the right positions to run the 70. So I will 100% expect either the red player or the yellow player to run the 70 when their turn is up. So I don't fully get that move from the white player. What is he trying to do? Because that 18 is blocked. If he's trying to, yeah, that was a big up because now that right side of the map is even more open. So I wouldn't be surprised if Felice actually just run the 72. Let's see what happens. I think right now we have different people that they can run the 70 at any given notice. So who will start? So Mamba right now he got super blocked because I guess he was counting on smacking that 13 of. Okay, so he's breaking yellow. Good for him. But yellow can also use a portal. And now he's guarding that territory, which is something that I was saying for a long time. I think now Mamba that no. Okay, so Predomite is blocked. So for yellow to actually get the kill on the red player, he has to smack either the eight. Yeah, he will have to smack the 27 of Mamba. The 18 was a red kill. Yeah, I see that now. But if he had that on his 13, he still would have been kill guarding the red player, and he had a stronger guard on the 70%. That's what I was trying to say. That he having that 18 there doesn't make that much sense because I think in the 13 that would have been a better position. That would have been a better position to run the 70. It would have been better to block the 70. So right now, Felice can run the 70, or Red can do it too. Again, the map is widely open. Right now, he has a useless 18 in there, and that was unnecessary. So let's see, because I've been saying for a while now that everybody's gonna run the 17, the 17, the 70, and nobody has so far. But Red, well, Red already took a quarter of his time, so I don't think he's gonna do so anymore. But again, he did have the 70. He only need to add everything to that portal and just portal hop all the way down. Yeah, he just need to hit that portal in yellow territory and then just go around the world. He has enough. Oh, actually, he can add to the 16 and just also keep hitting. Who's gonna win? I don't know because nobody's going for the 70. So I think either Felice go for the 70 now because he can. I think Felice has a really good shot of going for the 70. If he has a trade, he definitely goes for it. If he doesn't, he still need to go for it because he's not gonna get another chance. Red took forever. He's not gonna run it anymore. What he can do is just block the path for somebody. I don't understand what he's trying to do now. That was a mistake. Oh no no no. Okay okay okay. Still, he can go through your territory now. You blocked that path from there, but that is a 29. It can always go back and then hit your 9. My oh my. I don't have any words. I don't have any words. Definitely Matt wins now. I don't have any words. I don't know what the heck. Leona, you literally just said what I have in my mind. Now what? If white doesn't win, it's because that 18 is blocked. That is the only reason. But still, I don't understand the play. I don't know why he was retaliating. Okay, he has 105. Yeah, he got this. He can even get a bounty if he wants to. Yeah, he's gonna get the yellow player's bounty. You just need to hurry up. He's gonna get the. Oh no, he's gonna get the two bounties. But he needs to hurry up because right now, actually, I should have. I would have hit. I would have hit orange instead. But yeah, white got it unless he's taking too long. And this is a big enough map. Okay, so he gets Marcellus, but he doesn't trade by that kill. He needs to hurry up. Yeah, he gets the 74, he kills Felice, so that's it. White wins, game over, folks. I'm dumbfounded.
Oh, what a clown move that was. I'll
If,
come out and say that. I'll be the first one to say that. That was a clown move.
I don't know what I don't. Mamba. You know how hard it is for me to shut up.
Yeah.
You know how hard
No,
it is for me to shut
that
up.
was an absolute clown move. There's
Who was
no
the purple player?
Felice.
Felice.
So I don't know.
Why did he do like
So
that?
I think he threw a fit because he got broken in his other bonus and didn't realize that we had to kill guard him. Otherwise, the game was over, and he threw a temper tantrum and threw himself in. I would love for him to explain what that was.
I don't. I really don't. I really don't understand. I really don't understand the play.
Are you asking what Felix did?
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what Felix did. Felix wanted me not to kill him and for him to be able to.
No, that was
stay on
ridiculous. We
Could
kill
you
guarded
not?
him.
Could you
so-
not have killed both of them?
No, no,
I
no.
would not have killed both of them.
Well,
I mean-
maybe he could have, but he took too many territory.
No. I'm saying you should have killed the purple player first, right? And then killed
No,
yellow.
What you missed? What happened was he asked if he would. He asked, "Hey, should I hit yellow?"
No,
And I said
regardless, that's
I mean,
a clown
yeah.
move. He should have died regardless there. I don't know if you could have territory count wise at the end there. I think you had it.
It was
Not at the end. He didn't have enough at the end, but
No,
he could have done it first.
Well, no,
Yeah.
if
and then
troops
that, and
were
then
where
killed
they
yellow after.
purple was the better
I
kill.
will tell you
If-
this unequivocally: if someone gives me that offer and I say yes, I will always keep my word. So that's
that's
the
not
long
an-
and short of that.
That's
okay.
no. In my opinion, if somebody does that, what they get is not last. That's the best I'm giving them.
Alright.
Regardless, I mean that was
Okay.
absolute clown move.
We-
I mean, I respect you doing,
It's-
obviously fair game to you.
It's not a. Okay.
And
I
no
appreciate what you're
hate
saying.
no hate coming your way. It is
Okay,
right now
okay.
I'm on tilt because somebody did a God man, I'm trying to keep it PG. They did a clown move. That was quite possibly one of the worst moves I've seen personally.
I have seen so many
because their
terrible,
game,
terrible moves, though.
but their game wasn't even over. That's the big thing. Is Bradomite went out of his way. He saw what I saw. He knew he had to kill guard him, and he did just that. He made the kill annoying. He made it harder to get. And I'm like,
Technically,
okay, this is perfect.
Mamba, technically, Math had it either way. I was just covering the
No,
closer
he
portal.
definitely he definitely had it
He
either
just
way.
goes through my
It's
9
a lot
instead of
harder.
30.
Yeah. But it's a
Yeah.
lot harder, and that's the principle behind it. Is it makes it difficult.
Yeah.
And then obviously Feliz throwing all of his troops in.
So, Math, are you saying that Feliz basically in-game message you said attack yellow, and you
Yes.
interpreted that as a suicide into a win? That's what you interpreted?
I thought he was asking me if we should hit yellow together. He's in front of me in turn order, which means that he's gonna hit yellow, and then I would probably take the kill afterwards.
Yeah, but
Once I saw him waste all of his troops into yellow, that means I can take yellow and the 70, which I probably had anyway, as you all noticed.
I
But also, I can't I can't take his bounty at that point because that would be disingenuous to the deal.
Yeah. All right.
No.
I can agree with Math's reasoning there. It's just it pisses the rest of us off because we all had good positions, and just because someone decides to suicide, we all get less points. Like that's just it's
It's a
so
deal.
dumb.
It's a
what?
deal, though,
Okay,
right?
so usually I like to keep these things to the end of the later on in the conversation because I like to touch points in order, but I think this is the order, right? Um,
Nah,
I
we need
think
Feliz in here.
I think the correct play was for him to try the 70 run because by then
I disagree.
I have been saying for a while now. I have been saying for a while now that the map was open. Like
No.
I
I disagree. He did not have the 70 run if he went for
he
it. He
didn't
fails.
have it, but he
I think
wasn't
Red had it
he
turn
didn't
before.
have yeah. I think Brado might had it.
I had a
that's
chance. I
possible.
just didn't have enough time to calculate. I thought about it too late. I thought about
Yeah.
it during Marcellus's turn, and by that point, since he didn't have a set, he did it so quickly that I was like, I don't know what to do anymore,
The,
and so I couldn't set. And then when it went back to me, I was thinking about it, but again, I was more worried about feeding the game to other people. I didn't have time to calculate. I figured that I had a chance, but I didn't have enough time to count it. I needed how many territories do you need? 50, 54, 56?
yeah.
I don't think that I would have been able to count fast enough to be able to see that many territories. On a smaller map, I might have gone for it because I'm pretty good at pathing, but I just didn't have
It's the
enough time.
big maps open, baby.
I would have had to been thinking about it since my turn passed. But at that point, since I didn't have a set, I thought that someone would probably kill me, and if no one hit Marcellus, I thought Marcellus was going to kill me and run the 70. So the 70 was not in my head at that point. What was in my head was surviving.
No,
It just so happened that other people. It just so happened that Math and Mamba did a good enough job of kill guarding me in the bottom right that Marcellus couldn't do anything.
yeah. But yeah,
So I
I
mean,
think
props to them.
okay.
But
So I do understand your position because yeah, sitting on five cards this early on the game, it is uneasy to anybody. And I thought until that end that you were going to die, but then uh, Math added like 18 to block you, which again I think you could have added the 18 to your 11. It was going to do the same thing, and you would have a better position. But anyway,
I
hopefully we will get there in a
I don't
second.
know. I think the only thing I think I was hoping for was I think when Brady when you set and I was looking at how purple is going to take his fourth card, I was trying to figure out some way like just trying to visualize how you could hit white to where he couldn't kill purple super easy. And then I'm looking at the kill guard going, I mean, I guess you could kill guard, but even then it's not like great. And
no.
I don't remember what line I saw. I think
Yeah,
I
so
saw you going down through my bonus, jumping across the middle of the board, and then like hitting his like what was it, a 13?
Well,
And then
yeah,
breaking the
so that was
bonus.
the
But
problem. The problem is that I could have plummeted, pummeled into Math probably like 30 troops or something. But the problem was I was already the weakest on the board besides Feliz. So if I were to just throw 30 troops into Math, I mean, yes, it stops Math from winning the game. But then the very next person to get a set would be you or Feliz. And at that point, I'm weak.
Yeah,
So
they'd be in
I
front
just
of you, Bradamite. You're in the 6th spot.
Exactly. And on top of that, um, I helped Math with a bounty already, and so I knew that at the end of the day, he would favor my placement more than others. So I didn't want to hit him because or sabotage his game because I already showed good faith. Therefore, he should at least try to show good faith to me over others. It just so happened that because Felix fed in the game, he couldn't reciprocate because he had the win. And when you have the win, you can't really do much. Now,
Yeah, I
I
can agree
mean,
with that.
I
yeah, I
Hello,
know.
did you want to start at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, let's start at the beginning. But I think if well, we will get there. So at the beginning, so I love. Wow, this is a weird interview. I love the opening of this game because nobody was able to get a bonus in the first two or
At
three
turn one.
rounds. I love that because usually in this map, which is something that I don't like, is that somebody gets a bonus and then they usually just snowball from there because with the big bonuses they just keep expanding. Nobody did that. Do you guys agree with that? That this was a mostly even start for everybody?
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the more balanced games I saw, bonus wise, for sure.
Yes.
Like even Bradamite, I think took his a turn later,
Oh,
but then he had like 15 territories the entire game, so he caught up fairly quickly.
I did, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I felt
no,
bad for Pipe
Dynamite,
Rat.
didn't you get on four? On
I
four?
He get yeah.
well on turn one I kind of screwed Pipe Rat over, but that's because it was the only bonus I could possibly take, and getting 7 troops at the beginning of my turn to have a 9 stack and getting out Fields' bonus was too good for me, so I had to do it. But I think it took me one, two. Felix blocked himself off. Felix rolled his 2 on the turn 3. Yeah, I got it turn 4,
Yeah. So
which is I think is acceptable.
on chat we were saying on chat we were discussing about that because Patrat King or the orange player, it took him forever to get his bonus, and by then we were discussing, his game was over. Why nobody thought about breaking him and just
I tried to get people to break him. Mamba and Math both said that they attack
Yeah,
him,
the
but
only
but then
reason I
Felix took a second
couldn't
bonus.
the only reason I couldn't attack him is specifically because he had a 7 on my border, and if I break him after he sets early to take his bonus, he throws himself into me and my game is ruined.
Right. So
There,
the
there's
reason,
no there's no way I can do that there. So I did the next best thing was put Feliz in check, who took a second bonus.
yeah, the fact that Pipe Rat set on 3 kind of allowed him to stay alive a little bit longer than
If
probably
he went if he
necessary.
went to 4 cards, he died on his next turn when I set on 4 and eat him early. Yes.
Oh, 100%,
If yeah
100%.
no I if he did not have the set on 3, he dies before his next turn.
I would have broken him myself, but the turn that it was supposed to break him was the turn that I needed to take my bonus, and I was in no position at that point in the game to be able to do anything about him. Plus, if I hit him again,
Uh,
he'd ruin my game.
so
right.
I just real quick, real pause.
yeah.
Feliz is defending his position on the suicide because he says, "Well, there's a 0% chance I win anyways." Is basically what he's saying.
And
So if you don't think you're gonna win the game and you think there's a 0% chance you win, suicide, boys. That's the
no,
lesson
no,
we
no.
learned tonight.
I disagree with that because Feliz was okay. So the reason that I'm saying that the map was mostly open is because Math was barely guarding his bonus on the right side. That is a huge line. And Feliz was the
True.
only person that could have done that without having to waste a lot of troops. Everybody else had to hit an 11. So just because of that, he has the whole right side of the map to hit and get those territories. Then he had to go through his own bonus because he was broken by then. And then he had like mostly everything of blue was mostly open at that stage. Yellow's bonus was always open. He never guarded his right portal, and then he never blocked the bottom side. So that was mostly open. The biggest issue that somebody and after Orange was killed, that whole bottom of the map was open. The only thing that people would have had to hit to secure the 70% was Bradomite 60 on the left side of the map because
I'm
that would have given you a few territories. So
I'm
I
fairly certain
mhm.
when he ran the 70, if I could be mistaken, I don't think my bonus was touched in the middle. I don't even think he took those territories. I think
He
he took
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to.
He
everything.
did. He did.
Yeah.
Doesn't need
It's
No,
all
to.
no,
my
no, no. It was
territories.
Bradomite. Bradomite broke Felice's bottom bonus, and then he broke yours too. And you guys never trying to recuperate those bonuses. So by then,
Yeah, I was missing one territory in it, yeah.
yeah, by then, both of your bonuses were broken, and that's what I was saying. mostly for the way that you're seeing that run is because none of you had a clear access to the right side of the map. All of you will have to either use the portal and hit Felice, I don't know, 40 something, or you will have to go through the ground and then hit uh, Matulos's 11. But he was the only one that had a clear line to that unguarded bonus. And after
I don't.
that, and I'm saying after Orange died, most of the map was open, especially that bottom. So I think his best play. I don't know if he had it because there were some big stacks around the area.
His best play is always to take a card and hope to live to the next turn. There's no like, I mean that's so atrocious what he did, and that should never be done in
I
any
disagree.
tournament
No, no,
format.
I agree. Somebody
Like
in
Right,
chat
you've
right
all
now.
said that. Is
I've
is
I've
Mr.
I've
Potterhead
no,
pipe rat?
he wasn't in the game.
Well,
Okay.
Leona is saying the Feliz
No,
guarantee
no,
his.
Potterhead's different from Pipe Rat.
What's
Yeah,
Leona
no,
say?
I'm not that dumb. Honestly.
Leona is saying on chat that Feliz guarantees himself 8 survival points, which actually it is true. Uh, well, at least that's what says on the screen because he did survive. But is it 6 or is it?
It's
No, it's no, it's
6,
6.
right?
It's not 8. It's 6. It
Yeah,
should be
because
6.
Pure
everyone
depth.
except one player was alive, if I'm not mistaken. All I know is this is the second 70% where
Yes.
actually almost back-to-back tournament-wise, where Feliz just hasn't helped the board stabilize at all.
I
It is what
think
it is, though. I did it in my
I
FFA round 5 too.
as just a viewer, I like I don't think that there was ever a time where not like I don't think like if you thought you were going to die, right? Or if you thought the game was going to end, why not just at least attempt
Okay,
to go for it?
Feliz is saying on
Yeah,
Feliz is
yeah,
saying
do that too. I mean, attempting it is better than doing what he did.
Yeah,
Like
don't
he
sue
doesn't
into
have it,
somebody
but
else. At
he
least
doesn't.
go for
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have it, but regardless, I mean, that was gross. I mean, it's just
or just try
gross.
to
Talk to you later, guys.
survive so that you don't like because he could have easily gotten backstabbed and his kill got could have gotten taken first the set and then kill yellow for 2 bounties and then he would be up who was it math would be up 3 additional points I assume
Yeah,
if it's in normal FFA
it it ended up
style.
it ended up working out for him, but I think there should not have been a world where Math doesn't kill him too. I think
Yeah,
Math
I think
should
that
have
was
killed both for
incorrect.
bounties.
I think it was incorrect in a
Because he
game
had
over
he had
1,000
a
points.
31 stack left after he hit Bradomite's 9, and that portal would have hopped to the top right, and he had to have hit, if I'm remember counts correctly, I think 6 territories, and he would have been able to get the Felice kill as well. So if
yeah,
he just didn't roll random things around the map to get more percentage and played to maximize points,
yeah.
then
I don't
he should have died 5th,
And
but
actually
from
he lived.
getting the Feliz kill was more profitable because he was on 5 cards. Sorry, he was on 4 cards. So yeah, it was the most
Well,
profitable.
yeah, and it wasn't even like he suicided, but then also took a card via the suicide, which gave Math, if Math wanted to kill him, an out to set in turn, because he
I
didn't
want to
set in turn. And
know
to be fair, he almost didn't make it on time. Almost. It
I
was
want to
very
know what
close.
the reasoning for him doing that is because he didn't really get himself any more points because
He okay.
I think the yellow player was going to die anyway, right?
Okay, so Feliz just said on chat that uh, he's saying that basically Math says that he was going to go for his kill if he takes a card. So he thought that his best move was hope that Math fails the kill. So okay, I do understand that it was mostly for positioning. I do get that. I think again we will have to rewatch the video just
Why
to
not?
see
No,
after.
I'm reading the chat now. I understand, but Math killing me on 4 is Math betraying you. No, I disagree. Math is not betraying you if he kills you on 4. If he's
No,
not
because he's
confident
giving
that he can
himself
run it with
more
his
points.
Well,
group counts,
i-
he's giving himself more points. There's no betrayal in killing you on 4. Maybe he doesn't kill you
so
first,
I
but
would
there's
never
just
Leona,
no
have.
way.
well, if there
There's no way to confidently say like imagine saying out loud, "Oh, well, I will feed you this, then this happens." Yes, that's good. There's no way to portray that in game at all. I mean, it's just I need to attack your territory. Attack yellow, thumbs up. Okay. I mean that's it. But like that's offering better placement in my opinion. If somebody suicides in a game like that, I'm taking as many points as I can get, and maybe I don't kill them first. Like math
Like,
didn't kill him first. Math went for yellow, but you
so
definitely die for more bounty points.
so math wins 100% of the time that turn, right?
Yeah. After that,
So
Uh,
if
yeah.
you're
no.
if
Well,
you're trying to
after the suicide, he wins
well,
100%.
I think he had a set anyway, so I think he was going to win regardless. But
I mean, he almost ran out of time.
he
Yeah.
might not have had the
Yeah,
bounty,
but
but
it
he
was
might have had the 70.
he ran out of time because he was looking for the he was trying to go for both kills, and that's why he ran out of time. If he would have just gone in a straight line, he had it 100% of the time. Uh,
Um,
Okay,
but
but
what
there's okay.
what I do think, and again, almost everybody already left the
Yeah.
interview. Uh, I still think, and maybe I will have to rewatch the video, but I think for real that the best move was going for the 70. I think he was the only one that had the clear path for the 70 at that stage, and even if he ran out of time, he was going to be too spread out. So,
Uh,
but again,
I
that
don't
is
know. I
it wasn't guaranteed. If okay, so I think yellow probably needed to hit a little bit of math more than he did on his turn, and it didn't happen. That's whatever. And I think Might had to hit white. And the only line I saw was the kill guarding was like it was iffy, but it was something, right? It at least made the lines harder. And there's always a chance that somebody fails. You know, they miss a split, or they split too much, or they split too little, or they lock a stack. There's always a chance of failing. I don't know. It's super iffy.
I,
At least use your troops, run around the board, make it difficult, take corners, place stacks in difficult positions, do something.
I am 100
I'm
like
trying to see because
if
uh,
I'm trying to live in that position, sorry Harlow,
no, no,
go.
don't worry, go ahead. It gives me more time
Um
to think.
if I'm in the position that Feliz is in and he doesn't think he's going to win, but he thinks he might die, right? You take and you're fairly sure that Math's the one who's going to run it. So you take enough of the board to where
Yep,
You can't die
if he
before he
does
runs
run it, you can't die.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And
At the
him
very
not doing
worst,
that ended it, I think.
at the very worst, again he was the only one with access to the bottom right side of the map, so he could have gone so deep that it was going to be hard for anybody, especially Math, to actually split troops that far down without having to compromise the whole stack. So
Hmm.
I still, and again, I still think that running the 70 was the best thing. I think, and maybe again, I will have to. I'm definitely gonna rewatch this game to see because I still think that his best bet was the 70%. Maybe you guys were still thinking about your lines, but me as an outsider that I wasn't like thinking about my game and thinking about each one of yours individually, I think he had the best line of yeah, he didn't have a set. If he had a set, definitely he had it. Because and when you replay this game, check that. The center, your bonus mamba, it was open after it was broken.
See.
And yeah, they would have to hit
It wasn't open, and the only reason I say it's open
Mhm.
is because I fortified an 11. I broke yellow. I can't remember what turn it was, but I fortified an 11 next to the red 9 when it broke me. So if anybody wanted to go through the bonus, at most they got 2 free territories, which was above, I believe, a 20 stack, and left of my 11 there were 2 ones, but other than that, every territory had
and
some choke point where they couldn't get past.
and also Bradomite, he did attack. He tried to block the right side of police position Felice's position,
Hmm.
but Felice could always go from the left side of that lower left bonus and then go through Bradomite's 9, hit a lot of territories in that area from that, and then just portal hop elsewhere. So again, I think, and again, I will have to rewatch, and after I rewatch, maybe I will change my mind. Again, this is me also in the spur of the moment, and you don't know how the blitz rolls are gonna go. But
Yeah.
I still think that the best
Looking,
play was running for the
looking,
70.
yeah.
Because if you're gonna die anyway,
Looking back in chat, I see Leona defending it as it wasn't a suicide, it was a feed. No, I think it's both. I think it can't. Okay, so I see what Jack said. Probably it could be called either.
yeah,
I think it's both, and the reason in this specific instance I would call it both is because there's no reason that he should not die as well. There really wasn't, logistically speaking, there is
The,
no reason for him to not kill Feliz immediately after for additional points.
it is an
You're
alliance.
hurting yourself if
It,
you
it,
don't.
it is
It,
an
it
alliance
should
thing.
have been it should have been a suicide is a good way I put it, but it ended up not just because of Math is a very he's a very particular player. I love the guy. And he plays in his specific way and he rocks on and he did very well. But if I was in his position, or if somebody, I think anybody else in this game was in Math's position, they kill yellow and purple. I don't think there's an in between. I
I
think
I would have
Feliz lucked out.
I would have done that because anyway his highest placement was going to be 6 point. It really didn't matter if I killed you, only you, or I killed them. So if there was an alliance, as they were saying, I will 100% kill yellow first because that was the alliance, and then I will kill him too because the most he's gonna get is that. But if I kill you, I get more points. But definitely because of the alliance, and again, this is
Mhm.
something that we are not seeing because we're not seeing their alliances. So I agree with you, Mamba, but definitely I will kill yellow first, then I will kill purple regardless. But
Yeah.
after yellow.
How are the points for people going into this round? By the way, I'm curious.
So let's
What was
see.
everybody on?
Right now, the after the end of this game, we have Matt Tula with 21 points, Bradomite, Mamba, and Feliz, all of them with 8. With I think that is a mistake because you got fourth place, all of you tied in fourth. So it should be unless are there points for survival?
There are points. Well, I think it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I guess it is 8 split between three of us because two people died. Guess
Okay,
that would
okay,
make
okay.
sense.
So if so, then yeah, then we have Matula with 21. We have Bradomite, Mamba, and Feliz all with 8. We have Marcellus Fuse with 4, and Pat Rat King sadly with 2 points. This was definitely a weird game. I'm gonna say that out loud, folks. It was entertaining. Don't get me wrong, and we managed to go over different points. 100% it was anticlimactic at the end, but to each their own, right? To each their own. Everybody plays however they want to play, and everybody makes their choices, and that is the
I
fun
was
thing
really
about
I was
Risk.
really hoping when that time was ticking down on the clock that it would run out. I was like, oh.
Yeah, after that you did have it. You did have it open.
Oh well, obviously. I mean, that was one of the biggest feeds I think I've seen in a tournament in a while.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. And you didn't
I
make any
mean,
deals, so you would
what
have
was it
actually
like?
gotten both kills, maybe.
How much was it? Like 170 troops wiped off the board, something like that.
Yeah,
And two people were left with like sub 30, sub 40,
yeah. I think even less because
something crazy.
I don't remember because when that move happened again, folks. Everybody that knows me, everybody that has played with me in BC, you guys know that I don't shut up. I am always talking, and everybody that was watching, you all saw that I didn't have any words.
I
So
I think the one word that can describe it is, if we're ignoring everything else, just gross. I think gross is a good word that describes the ending of that game. I don't think it can be called any other way. It didn't end in a good game. I don't think that was a good game at the end. I think it was well played following up to that point. I think the breaks that happened when because I was getting signaled by Bradomite that I needed to break yellow. I guess because Bradomite didn't have a set, and then I ended up not breaking yellow, but ended up guarding Bradomite, and yellow didn't end up having the set, so then it ended up making sense.
I was
Um,
looking. You, I don't know for sure. I don't think you did, but like I was looking at the Bradomite kill, and it was tight, but it might have been possible.
I was looking at the issue was is I was setting for 35 and they were on like 70 troops. So it was never going to be worth it. I would be like probably net negative.
yeah,
Um
Well,
and
for the
then
run into the 70 though, right? For
I
the
I
bounty for the
don't I
70.
don't think sets were big enough to get the 70 based off of where my stacks had to go. That's what I was looking at. And it might have been possible. I just know that the kills were way too close and I was looking at my 15 at the top side of my bonus that was guarding against Feliz coming down. If my 15 was on, I think my 20 stack a few below it and to the left,
S-
I think I'd probably go for it.
for
But
you,
only if that 15 was there, I think. If I had those 15 troops, actually no, better yet, I think I attempted yellow.
no, for
Rather than red, I think yellow is who I attempt if my 15 is on my whatever 20 or whatever it was.
So for you, I think you had something close. I don't think you had it, but you had something close before you tried to kill guard red, because the only thing that you had, again, the key point here was math bonus on the right side. The only thing for most of the game that was defending that was an 11 in the bottom door, let's say. So you had a big stack in there that I thought you were lining up to kill red, but if you added enough to blast that 11 and you still had enough, you could have gotten enough territories all the way up to Felice's bonus on top. That was the only time. But
Hmm.
again, for you to get the 70%, again,
No, I
white,
was always looking at a kill into the 70. It's
yeah, but
always going to be a kill into the 70
oh
unless
yeah,
I have a set on 3 and some stack moves off of portal or something like that. Obviously didn't make it back to my turn. I didn't have the set on 3,
yeah,
so it didn't really matter other than the fact that I would have been fed a free kill. But I just I don't know. Everyone has their own opinions about it.
yeah,
I'm very opinionated about it, and frankly, if somebody feeds me there and I'm not setting in turn from the other person, there's still a good chance that I eat the other person. If we're in a voice chat, that goes entirely different because then it's a very clear,
yeah,
okay, I'm just gonna throw all of my troops into this person, and then you have the easiest run of your life, yada yada. Best way I heard alliances get described. I can't remember who originally said this. I don't want to take it as my own quote, but it was if you're sitting at a table playing Risk the board game with 5 of your friends and you're all hammered drunk, alliances don't mean as much as you would think. One moment you'll be sending hearts, and then the next moment you'll be screaming traitor,
yeah, but
and
yeah, but if
that's how alliances go.
yeah, definitely. But if we're going to talk about alliances, and that is the thing, there is different school of thoughts in here, because I am that school of thought that if we make an agreement, if we make a deal and you break it, I am just gonna hold that against you forever and ever. Not that I'm going to screw my games every time that I play you, but if you agree to give me second and you just kill me because it's convenient for you, then I will never trust your word ever again. Like right now in the free for all tournament, there is like two people that I have to remember their name, because in the second map, like they said they were going to attack a player and they never did, and I screwed myself up in turn order because it has to be done that way because of turn order. Like it was
Yeah.
that player, then I'm right behind him. So if you're telling me that you're gonna attack the player and I go all in, then you have to attack the person. And because the game was so long, I ended up doing that twice, and twice that person screwed me over. So trust me, from this moment forward, whenever I play with him, I'm not
Ooh,
trusting
name drop.
jack squat of what he says.
Name name drop. Name drop.
I don't remember his name is Steve something. I have to check it out. It was in the second round. No, it wasn't. It was on the first round, and two times it happens, and two times that I have to remember the name because twice it happens that yeah, let's attack this player. Sure, he gives me the thumbs up. I do it. I spend the troops because it's fixed, and he never follows through. So I ended up
Mhm.
screwed. So
To be fair,
mhm.
I did the same thing to Laney in our Blizzards game, sort of. He asked me if I wanted to attack somebody. I said sure, and he did. And they got into a war, and I was like, well, I'm not going to mess around with that. It's none of my business now. And just kind of let them both kill each
Yeah,
other.
but the
Well,
thing,
turn
So
turn order is a big
yeah,
factor. If you're
yeah,
gonna do something like that, you do it after whoever is first after that
yeah,
person's turn. If somebody messages you and then goes, "Let's get this person," and you are immediately before them, then no, you're never gonna go
yeah.
after him because if you go after him, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Lani just said on chat that he disagreed with you, Potter. Here, he said that his mistake was attacking, attacking first, even though he went after you in turn order. So actually, the issue here was that you were first and you didn't attack. So because you
I,
didn't attack, he should not have attacked
I
because you.
don't disagree. I do think that that was an error on his part.
Oh yeah, indeed,
Um,
he's
but
recognizing that.
like
Oh yeah, after the
him,
yeah, after the fact, yeah, he shouldn't have done that because of turn order, as Mamba said. Mamba said, yeah, it's
Yeah,
turn order.
turn order is a big factor on who takes initiative
Yeah,
on
oh,
like everything.
if the person that goes right after the player doesn't start attacking, I'm not gonna do so unless I'm big enough that I can withstand whatever the person throws at me. But if the game is mostly even balanced, I am not going to throw a lot of troops into that player because they can retaliate back. Like that's how it works with fix. Of course, there is sometimes like in my game earlier today, like one player was asking me to attack, but every time that he attacked me, asked me to attack, the portals were closed and all of my troops were on the left side of Rivertown. How am I supposed to attack a player that is on the other side of the map? I cannot. Sure, I want to attack him, but I don't have anything there unless you give, you open me the way. So there is some kind of miscommunication that can happen. So I now hearing the other side, I can understand why uh, Matt decided to go after Marcellus and why he spared Feliz, even though I can agree with you, Mamba, that he should have killed them both. Just of course because of the agreement, first Marcellus, then Feliz. But I.
Well,
Mhm.
how many? So just for clarification questions, how many more rounds are points going to be used in this tournament?
That is a Mitch question. I saw Mitch here on chat, but I
Let's see.
don't know anymore. Let me check
Okay,
the
so
webpage.
semis, the people moving on to semis are game winners.
Yeah. Only
No,
game?
wait.
No, it's
No, top 18 make semis, and the
okay.
top 3 people of the quarters auto qualify for the finals. And then there's 3 semi games, which I assume are zombies, since there's going to be 15 players.
I guess so.
Yeah, and then the winners of each game move on. So you need as many points as possible. And going through the sheet, math before this game was on 17, which is fairly on the low end. It's not on the super high end like Lanny's doing fucking phenomenal. Feliz was doing phenomenal before this round. Um, and so you need as many points as you get, especially if you're aiming for one of those auto qualify points. So I think you play the points out as much as you can. You get as much as you can to guarantee yourself to go as far past as possible. Obviously, I was going into this round on 40 points. I was doing fine. So getting 8 points here, it hurts, but it's not, game ending for me. There are some players that I think it probably was game ending for. And because they didn't have either as many points going into this round or they needed decent points and then they got fed. Um,
You
but
right now you have 48 points. Well, we don't have the points for today, so that is gonna be 56 points. So you're well, you're fourth as.
no, I should be on 48 after I get 8 points from this game, not before.
Oh, then it's weird because I'm checking right now and it says that you have 48, and it's I don't know the results
They
for.
don't have the scores in the Octos posted yet for. Uh, I think they
Okay.
did it behind the scenes, but they just don't have the numbers showing yet.
Okay. So perfect. So you have 48.
Yeah,
So
Mitch is working on it.
okay. So you are comfortable right now. Okay, yeah, Mitch is working on it. So you are comfortable right now. I think you have a good chance to move on.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Let me see. Where's
that's
Marcellus after this?
no. Marcellus was on. I want to say he was on 17 or something close.
21 now. So yeah, there is a good chance that he just misses the cut.
Yeah,
Because if it's gonna be only top what for the next round, it's gonna be how many?
top 30 make quarters. So yeah,
Yeah,
no,
quarterfinals is only top
he's
30, right?
yeah, and top 30 is 20 points without, and we're group 2, so yeah, he will not qualify
Yeah,
for the next round.
yeah. So it's an unfortunate uh, event, of course, but that is how we play the game. Everybody does their strategies. We may or may not agree with them. To be for the record, I am the ones that I don't agree with that. I think I'm not gonna keep repeating myself, but I don't
Yeah,
agree with that. But I was not playing at the time. I wasn't playing at the moment. So uh, when you're looking, everybody can be a couch coach, right? uh,
yeah, of course, peanut gallery.
yeah, definitely. From the outside looking in, it's easier to see all the possibilities. But when you're right there, like Braden might definitely he had the 70%, but at the time when you're trying to you're thinking in 200 stuff and too many stuff, including people trying to kill you. Of course, it is easy for people to miss the kills or people to just miss the lines. I hope
Hmm.
that after you watch this game, maybe we can resume this conversation because this is a really really interesting topic. So again, yeah, the end was anticlimactic, but definitely it was somewhat entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, I guess spectator standpoint, it was entertaining.
Again,
Playing in it, playing in it, either being the recipient of the suicide, poor Marcellus. Sorry that ended the way it did. And then
Bane.
Obviously, Math is, wiping his tears with $100 bills. He's he's having the time of his life.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
He's definitely moving on to the
and
next round. So
Feliz is defending themselves. And to be fair, it's like they got 4 more points out of it. Well, no, they didn't get 4 more points. They got 2 more points technically because they would have gotten what, fifth because Pipe died early. So instead of 6 points, they get 8. So I guess they get 2 more points, but give up the entire possibility of the chance of winning. Um,
yeah, Feliz has 53 points. So definitely those extra points, those two extra, well, actually, will be 4 extra points. It actually helped him to get
nah,
in.
he only gets 2 for that. Because if he had died, he would have gotten 6. Because there was a player dead super early on.
Yeah, touche. So yeah, those 2 extra points actually help him in the scoreboard. Right now he's tied on with 3. Of course, we have to wait to see what happens on the rest of the game or the rest of the games, which is a good segue to remind you all that the next professional risk takers game for the Big Map Open is gonna be Group 3, who is going to be playing in 2 days. Actually, they're gonna be no, actually, it's gonna be tomorrow. My bad. Ugh, UTC kills me. So it's gonna be played tomorrow at 1 UTC. So for those of you that would like to watch more professional risk takers, the next game for Group 3 is gonna be next week. I can check fairly quick to see who's gonna be playing, so you guys can have an idea. So tomorrow we're gonna have, okay. So Crackle change groups. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. So tomorrow we're gonna have Jax Wild. We're gonna have Sauron God. I am Rockster, who is Mamba's dad. We're gonna have Plasma Field, Ace, and Horus Boy. So as you just saw by the names, that's gonna be a lot. That is gonna be also a stack game with a lot of people with different philosophies. So it's gonna be entertaining to see. The game is gonna be hosted by Feliz, and it's gonna be broadcasted by Crackle. So hey, if you want to watch more professional risk takers, then tomorrow there's gonna be that next game. If you miss that game or this game or any other professional risk takers game, remember all of these games are uploaded into our YouTube channel. I would like to say thank you to our sponsor, Route 69, 66. Wow, 69. Wow. Wow,
Wow, dirty mind, dirty mind.
wow, wait. Oh, whoa. Okay, let me speak slowly because I cannot went there berserk. So, our sponsor, Route 66 HVAC. So if you are in the Oklahoma City area and you need your HVAC or heater unit checked out, hey, go ring them up. Go to route66hvac.com and check for some testimonial to see some well-served clients. What else? What am I supposed to say? I forgot. Well, the next thing is gonna be tomorrow, and I don't know, Mitch. There's something I'm
Oh
missing.
no.
I'm lagging right now.
No,
um,
I think you're good.
what?
No, I think you're good. I think you got it.
Yeah, I think I cover
I
all
think you
my
got it.
bases. I need to write this down whenever I'm doing PRT. Like, okay, sponsor. Oh, I remember. There was something that I missed.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, so let me remind you, if you are not part of professional risk takers right now, remember that you just have to go professionalrisktakers.com and check the members. If huh? So just check the membership. It's only $25 per year, and it's gonna give you access to the PRT server, and you're gonna have access to this. Well, not this one because this one is already passing, but all of the open tournaments, and you're gonna have access to a few of the invitational tournaments too. This is a good chance to play and have fun with professional risk takers. And if you are not sure if you wanna pay the $25, worry not, my friend, because there is an affiliate tier where you just pay nothing and you will have access to the server and you will have access to a few of the open tournaments. So hey, you have no excuse. Just try it out and join us and see if you like what you're seeing. Um, at the end, we all love each other, even though we may not agree with what people do. But that is the fun part of this game, and that's why this game is so fun to play, folks. I would like to thank you all. Mamba, thank you for playing. You were the only one that stayed here until the end. I would like to congratulate Mathulo and thanks everybody else for joining the interview and for playing. That's gonna be it for me. Let's see who we can rate right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always a fan of just hanging around, and obviously it weighs less on my mind because I was already doing decent in the tournament. Other people weren't doing as good, So obviously it weighs on the mind a bit more if they're stressing to make points.
No, yeah, definitely. But um, by the way, I hang out more. I hang out more with your dad than with you.
You do. He's got this weird thing where he gets home from work and then he sits in front of his laptop for like 6 hours and plays Risk, and I can't do that anymore.
No, no, don't worry. I'm not complaining. I enjoy blaming your dad for stuff that he didn't do.
Oh no, I do the same thing.
It's just so fun. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I am going to end the broadcast here, and I am going to rate Polo Jam that he's playing Europe Advance in the ladder games. So thank you so much for watching, and remember, next game is gonna be tomorrow at 1 UTC. So go and catch us all. Crackle is gonna do a really nice broadcast, and the game is gonna be fireworks again. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.